Hello, community, and welcome to the Waldorf School of Philadelphia presents the EITC information session. The agenda for this program follows: what is EITC? What is the purpose of EITC? Who does the EITC program serve? How to participate in this program? When should I apply? Retiree participation. How to make a difference? And lastly, contacts if you have any questions. So what does EITC mean? Well, it's the Education Improvement Tax Credit. So what is the purpose of this program? The EITC program provides tax credits to participating businesses that contribute to an EITC approval nonprofit organization. Businesses contribute are then used by participating nonprofit educational organizations to serve students in pre-K through 12th grade. The program history. The EITC program was established into law in 2001, making Pennsylvania the first to pass an educational tax credit aimed at corporations. The EITC budget then and now, in 2001, was $30 million. Today, currently in 2022, is $340 million. That's an $115 million increase from the first year. So here are the types of organizations that benefit through the EITC program. The scholarship organizations, which is only for private school students. The educational improvement organizations, which are for public school students. The pre-K scholarship organizations, academic-based, tuition-based pre-K programming. Scholarship organizations, economically disadvantaged schools. 51% of the students attending the schools receive a minimum of at least $1,000 per child in EITC program. So who does the EITC program serve? The EITC program provides tuition assistance supported to qualified students from low-income households. So here are the two ways that you can become a donor through this program, one as an individual or as a business. And yes, you can apply to do both. So let's talk about if you're eligible to become an individual donor. If you say yes to the following two questions, then you are eligible. Do you pay PA taxes? Is your household income $115,000 or more? Once again, if you say yes to these questions, then I invite you to submit an application. I will want you all to meet Tammy Clark, the Executive Director of Central Pennsylvania Scholarship Fund. She has been working with our school since 2018, and she is the person who handles all of our application and donor agreements for this program. All you have to do is submit a short application and a donor agreement with Tammy. Then you will receive an acceptance and send contribution check within 30 days, and 100% of your EITC contribution goes to the Waldorf School of Philadelphia Financial Aid Program. This is amazing. So here's an example of an individual donor and how it will look kind of on your tax sheet, but we advise you to please consult with your tax advisor for your own personal tax situation. So I know you're wondering if your business is eligible. Well, let's see. Any business that has a tax liability within the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is eligible to apply to the EITC program. Businesses contributing through the EITC program can earn upwards of 90% tax credit on their contribution depending on the number of years committed to this program. Businesses may receive 100% of tax credit on their first $10,000 contribution. So here's a business example. Once again, we encourage everyone to reach out to their tax advisor to help you on this matter. So this is an example of an application that you will receive from Tammy. You have to fill it out and return it back to her via email. And no worries, I will help you through this process. So I know you're wondering, when should I apply? Well, you can apply right now. The program does have 2 rounds, which is in the fall round and the spring round. But because we work with Tammy, she has allowed our school to have open enrollment where we can submit applications at any time. So if you want to submit an application now for the spring round, you can do that. Or if you feel like you want to be a part of the fall round for next year, you can still submit your application today. If you're retired, you can still be eligible for this program. If you own a small business, you can receive an annual K-1 form. Work for a business, you can receive an annual W-2 form. Own stock in a company that does business in PA, you could be eligible for this program. You can make an impact today. You can open doors for new and talented students. Keep our community together by supporting 30% of our current students with financial aid. Making a bigger impact, it costs us a dime to give $1. Power our purpose, earn our gratitude. I know as a community, we will support this program, and we will invite any of our community to be a part of this program to help our students with financial aid. Well, community, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And if you have any questions about retirement, you can always email Karen Anderson, who also works with us through this program. If you have an EITC application question, you can always reach out to Tammy. If you have a Waldorf donor question, you can always reach out to me, Brittany McCarthy, the Director of Development, or our interim head of school, Alex Borders. If you have an EITC donor experience question, you can always reach out to John Madrano, who is our board chair, and he is happy to share his experience being an EITC donor. I hope you become a donor today. Thank you.